Thanks for staying with us. We're going to start with the nation. Banks face tough conditions in recapitalization drive. Tinubu not discriminating against North, says Shatima. Economy attracted $24 billion forex inflows in Q1. FG moves to avert shutdown of varsities. President backs NDLEA's Save Our Families advocacy campaign. Oyo lawmakers are daggers drawn with Speaker. Police plan data centers for 774 council headquarters. Okay, which story are we starting with?
I can do the ASUU bit.
Okay.
The federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities on Wednesday held a meeting to avert an industrial action by the union. The parley started at 4:30 p.m. at the Minister of Education's office in Abuja, and it ended about 6:40 p.m. The ASUU president, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, told journalists that the meeting was necessary as the present administration had spent 1 year in office without addressing issues affecting the university system. Both sides also expressed optimism that the commencement of the negotiations, all outstanding issues will be amicably resolved. The union earlier had threatened to embark on strike over various issues, but while they were speaking with correspondents after the meeting with the Education Minister, Tahir Maman, Osodeke said that the negotiation process had begun and hoped the minister would follow up on what has been agreed on. He also explained that both parties were asked to set up a committee to look into the 10 demands ASUU listed in a letter he wrote to the federal government on Monday. And he revealed that they would meet the government in 2 weeks for yet another review. He said, and I quote, "We have not decided on anything yet, but only created committees to look into the demands. There are some things they also asked us to do. We'll be meeting again next 2 weeks' time to have that discussion." So everybody on both sides of the divide are optimistic about the negotiations. Whatever they decide, we must not go back to having another strike from the universities.
Let me take the major headlines. So ongoing bank recap would not be business as usual, Cardoso said. That's the governor of the central bank, Olayemi Cardoso. He said yesterday, he hinted that the conditions will be tough to ensure that all banks scale the hurdles that will be to become strong and be able to withhold the shocks, the economic shocks in future, if there's ever any of those in future. The banks should be able to drive the economic target of $1 trillion GDP. The plan is to strictly scrutinize the financial institutions as they move towards recapitalization. CBN governor was speaking in the United Kingdom Chamber of Commerce yesterday. He said the CBN will rigorously enforce our fit and proper criteria for prospective new shareholders, senior management and board members. So they're going to scrutinize who and who is going to become your shareholder and board members. Okay. He added that the CBN will ensure banks have sufficient capital to meet their operational needs and manage risks and shocks in future. We reiterated that the core objective of this recap is to trigger the emergence of stronger, healthier banks for our future economy.
Yeah, and I have got the NDLEA story. So our president launched the Save Our Family campaign, a renewed initiative of NDLEA to strengthen the fight against drug abuse and illicit drug trafficking. So it was the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Drug Trafficking, and the theme was "The evidence is clear, invest in prevention." So the president is saying that Nigerians need to join the fight against drug abuse. He also hailed NDLEA's efforts and the success of his war against drug abuse initiative, which is WADA. He says prevention is not only saves lives, but also saves resources that would otherwise be spent on treatment and rehabilitation. It empowers individuals to make informed choices, promotes healthy lifestyles, and creates resilient communities capable of withstanding the pressures of drug abuse. The chairman of NDLEA said that Save Our Lives is designed to prevent and tackle drug abuse through early detection and intervention by making the agency's newly produced special drug test kits a necessity in every home, schools, and also workplaces. So they're hoping that this drug integrity test initiative will metamorphose into an anti-drug culture for every Nigerian. That's interesting, this new...
So I have the story of the Edo Speaker who was ordered, the Deputy Majority Leader of the Edo State Assembly, Natasha Osawaru, was yesterday ordered to leave the plenary for improper dressing and wearing of dark sunshades. The Speaker of the House, Blessing Agbe Baku, ordered Osawaru the representative of Ego constituency, to leave the session following a point of order raised by Nicholas Asonsere, who represents Ikpoba Oka constituency.
Okay.
They said the hallowed chambers is a sacred place and they will not continue to allow anybody to bring it to disrepute.
What exactly did she wear?
Dark
shades.
shades.
She was wearing a hat, you know the kind of hats I wear, a shirt.
Fedora hat.
Okay.
And
Sunshades.
But they have dress code,
hat.
right?
Look at the picture.
They have a dress code.
That's a hot topic. Oh.
And then with
I
the
like
glasses.
looking like a...
Hot topic.
So was it the hat or the
fanboy.
glasses that was the issue?
Yeah,
I think it was the glasses. I love
Looks
it.
too casual for that.
That's what she wore to the plenary.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks
She's
casual.
a young lawmaker.
Maybe the sunglasses. Maybe she should have taken
It
off the
looks
sunglasses.
casual.
Let's go.
Still young.
Doesn't look casual to me.
It's an interesting
For a plenary, for something
Yeah.
serious.
Yes.
Mbano. Ichi ya Ankara ya Ankara. It's
debatable.
The men wear their kaftans and
but that's
everything.
traditional
If you
with
go
their
from,
cap.
from Niger Delta, you
saw
wear
it.
your hat.
When I first saw it, I thought maybe she was wearing sexy or more.
No, I can
but
understand the
it's-
sunglasses.
But there's probably
casual.
a dress code.
Yes,
Yes,
there is.
that should be.
So it's either corporate English or traditional,
Yeah.
full blown. If you're doing traditional, you must have your gele. Like you tie your scarf complete out.
Like
If you're
a-
wearing the traditional for men, you must have your full regalia
go.
Wasn't
with
wear
your cap.
sunglasses.
Let's
That's
go
it.
on.
It's
Sunglasses-
our culture
It's the
here.
sunglasses they said that
Let's
she
go
was
on it.
wearing.
Sunglasses is okay, but hat is, I mean, it's part of a
Let's go on
dressing.
it. Let's
I think
let's
she
go.
looks
Let's
not go on this
When we
break.
come back, we continue with our review. I want to see that picture very well.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.